Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to do like a week recap of mail. I'm cutting back on buying right now for a week or two because I'm trying to buy basically two cards that are $1,000 of Griffey combined. So one major card and one not as major card, but $1,000 is pretty hefty. So I do have to cut back on some buying, but all this stuff I already paid for and received within the last, let's say, 6 or 7 days. So very, very sick stuff. And I would say if you don't think this stuff is sick overall, then you probably shouldn't be in this hobby because it's pretty, very high quality stuff actually. And big shout outs to the guys that sent me stuff and trades and sale, and actually got a couple freebies. All your links will be in the description box for this. So anyway, I bought this off of eBay. It was on eBay, but I actually ran into the guy at my local hobby shop that was selling it. We oddly went into a conversation about Pence, how I collect all Pence rookies, 07 and earlier. I collect anything of Pence, especially his hits and stuff. So 1/1 cyan plate. I literally met the guy that happened to have this on eBay that I put in a best offer and got turned down, but then he ended up accepting my best offer at the shop. So pretty sweet. So 100 Pence plate. That is 07, obviously out of Elements. So that is sick. Again, let me know if you have anything 07 and earlier or Pence, especially the more rare cards. Picked up this for the PC, a Jackie Robinson triple game used out of Premier Baseball 08. One of my favorite products of all time, which I've had cases in the past. You guys have joined. I appreciate that. Have some coming up in the near future. So very sick. That's out of 25. So my only Jackie Robinson game used. I got this Redemption back from Upper Deck. Got it in a GSN break. I have some other Pujols stuff, but this is one of the nicer ones probably that's certified that I have. So very nice Upper Deck Preeminence Albert Pujols autograph. That's 2/50. So very sweet card. Did a blind trade of sorts with Walt, the box grader. This is another young man that I've worked with. I know him personally. He was on Team USA. He is an unbelievable hitter. Seriously, he hits the ball further than anybody I've ever seen in my life besides Pujols, like live. Anybody I've actually worked with and seen hit live. Dietrich. Dude is absolutely amazing hitter. I don't know if he'll end up working out or not, but just because he's a friend and stuff, traded for it. It's a red jersey, gray jersey, blue jersey, so very, very sweet. And Walt, let me know if I gave you enough for this. I think based off what you said financially, I did, but if you want more, I'll hook you up because the thing is awesome, and it's always cool to get someone like this. Means a lot more to me than whatever it's worth anyway. So just knowing him and stuff. So that's my second autograph of Derek Dietrich. I collect him just like Melville and Cole St. Clair. I like those youngsters. Steve Sciolo, old Marshall football player. For whatever reason, I delayed on picking this one up the last couple of years, but figured I would finally get it. Bought it off eBay, fairly cheap, like $5 delivered. So very, very sweet. And I got to throw that in the Marshall University PC. Go Herd. Then Zach, Irish Cajun, as I still refer to him, although he has closed that account. I did a big blind trade with him when he was still in Germany, working in the military, serving our country. Shout out to you and all the other military guys on here. I know there's a bunch of you, and we definitely love and appreciate what you do. But he hit me back with this in the blind trade. I know I sent him a couple autographs and some different stuff, and basically we just look out for each other. I knew he was just looking out for me when he got this, kind of spur of the moment. He saw that the guy had, I think, 13 of these, so we picked him up and just mailed them out without telling me. So very nice. They're basically out of SPX. Those cards numbered to 725. There's a big set of these. I want to say like at least 100 cards. It's very nice, and as you guys know, I usually don't collect anything but hits, like autographs and such of Griffey. But this is certainly nice, and at some point it would be cool to put together that set, just because it is such a large set, and I've read all the cards and stuff. There's really cool things written on it, so somebody took the time to make those cards for sure. Let's see. Big shout out to Ren Roy. His link is also on the side. He did, it's not even a contest. I don't know what it was. He just basically gave out very nice cards to people he likes on YouTube, who I guess he says, you know, it makes it fun to be on YouTube, and people he likes and respects and think are like good in the community. And for whatever reason, he picked me, which I certainly appreciate, and I mean, it means a lot. And he literally gave out, like, we had a choice of stuff. I was second in a random. There's a lot of cards I could have chose, but for the PC, just like the Jackie Robinson I just showed, because I'm trying to pick up old jerseys and bats of some of these guys, the extremely high-end Hall of Famers and stuff, regardless of the price, whether it's top card or not. I just think it's very cool to have a jersey of someone like this. So now I have a Ted Williams. This is my first and only Ted Williams jersey card at this time, and I really, really like it, and it'll stay in the PC. Very much appreciate it. And not only did he send me this, which is what I chose from the free contest, I guess, he also hooked me up with 2 Griffies because he knows I'm a diehard Griffey guy. And this is absolutely unbelievable. I don't even know how to thank him. It's just crazy that he did this, but I really, truly appreciate it, man. And again, check out his link. Definitely give him a sub and say what's up to him. One hell of a guy. And then going above and beyond here. So triple jersey to 75 out of Premier. Then a rare patches dual, which I have this one with Pujols. I don't think I had it with Jeter yet, so I'm not positive. I'll have to check my PC, but that's out of 50. Nice threads coming out of the Griffey one. That's kind of cool. So dual patches, and that is just awesome, man. So really, really appreciate that, Chris. Again, it's Ren Roy on here, Ren Roy 82, and I will link that. And then another guy, Ryan, YouTube, I believe 1101. Pretty sure that's his numbers. Might be 1103 or something like that. But it's definitely like the letter U tube. He sent me this sort of as a gift, but more as a blind trade because I know that he collects angels. So hit him up with your angel stuff. I'll be sending him some stuff back. But 22 out of 25, nasty patch of Griffey out of Ultimate. The one that I had was pretty weak out of Ultimate of the same. So I've already moved that. I traded it for other PC because this one is nasty and I really appreciate it. So that is sick, Ryan. Thanks very much for what is actually a blind trade, regardless of whether you gave me it as a gift or not. But truly, truly appreciate it, dude. And then TP3, Tennis Pimp 3. He has like 10 names, I think, on blog. I'm not real sure what his name is right now, but TP3 is how most people know him. I actually gave him, I think it was like $100 and a Griffey patch, or not Griffey, Jeter patch auto to 25. So it was a cash trade deal for 2 Griffey autos. This one's just a buyback, not extremely high end, but black Sharpie. There's the COA sticker or whatever, but very cool. And then this, he actually outbid me on eBay for this card, oddly enough. So numbered 1 out of 10. So nasty, triple with patches, autograph and stuff. So basically picked up the 2 cards for $300 or whatever. So very, very nice. I appreciate that. What else do we have here? Wow, so much stuff. All right, from Johnny, JTD04C. He sent me these out of the blue. Wasn't even sure that he had my address. He just sent them as a gift. And basically there's a note right here. It says, here's a little help with your PC. Hopefully these are not dupes. Thanks for being a good friend on here. And I'm sorry, dropped the note. Thanks for being a good friend. I appreciate your comments on all my vids. And thanks for being a good member of the community. JTD04C, Johnny. And he sent me 2 Griffey game used, a bat and a jersey swatch, which again, I very much appreciate, Johnny. That is absolutely awesome that you would do that, and I had no idea it was coming, so thank you so much. Again, link in the description box. Here's a couple eBay items that I got. I received them the same day, so it was pretty sick. A quad red jersey, obviously the home jersey, on-card autograph out of Ultimate to 50. So the quad jersey version. Very nice. And then 10 of 10, Reggie Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr. dual autograph. Perfect autographs too. I'm usually really picky with these old time autographs and stuff on the quality, especially when they're duels with Griffey. It's one of my favorite things is Griffey with other people, multiple signed cards. So having him with other legends, which he'll soon be once he retires, he'll be looked at as obviously one of the greats to ever play the game. So it's nice to have cards like this. And 10 of 10. The good old eBay 1 of 1, which cost me like an extra $25 to buy it on top of what it otherwise would have gone for. The only other thing I have here right now is from, well, actually, got 2 other things. So I want to give a big shout out to Ballin, Chris Bollinger, Ballin CP. When I did this Sports Icons break, he basically told me just to keep this, and it's not a very high dollar item, but the fact is he paid $100 for the card, and he just gave it to me because I said it's cool, and I've met her, and I worked with some softball players as well as baseball players, and luckily got to meet Team USA, some great girls on there. It was just very cool to meet him and stuff. So he pulled this Jenny Finch. It's numbered to 52, and he let me keep it. So I'm going to keep it in a PC. I really appreciate that, dude. I just wanted to give you a big shout out for it. You absolutely didn't owe me anything. You don't know anybody in here anything. But like a few other people on here are, you're just more giving than taking, and you just like to hook people up for their PC and make people happy. So don't necessarily know what makes guys like you tick, but I can guarantee that those of us on here who have met you and talked to you, even if it's just online, certainly appreciate you being in the community, and guys like yourself. All the people that I got stuff from today are some of the top people on YouTube, and probably top people that I'd ever meet in my life if I met them face to face. So very much appreciate what you guys do and hope that you don't get burned out on here. So hit me back, guys, and check out all the links. Lots of mail, so let me know what you think. Give it 5 stars and comment below. Peace.